Good evening, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. 2 days that are recognized, as some people would say, in a more dense world, that are fun. And they're all part of our human beingness. So on the 4th, we have this moon that's in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about truth. It's about our learning. It's about our intuitive, instinctual energy that comes forward, the moon, the ebbs and tides of our life. It's in a conversation with Venus that is looking for a midpoint. Venus that has moved into Gemini that really wants us to look at the balance of our experiences, what else is going on for us, and is really wanting us in that to kind of communicate those needs. And it's looking for a midpoint of what that truth is. What truth do I really speak versus the there are several ways that we don't speak our truths. One is to keep our voice quiet. One is to not speak the words that we need to speak. And the other is to say things we don't really need to say. So Venus is looking for that kind of compromise energy of what that is to experience. The moon itself is working in the background with our will. Our will that is in Aries, wanting us to move forward, wanting us to spark, wanting us to understand and align ourselves with what is happening, what is moving us forward. And that same Aries energy that is, by the way, Aries, Mars is rules Aries, is also in a square with our Jupiter energy. And Jupiter is what rules Sagittarius, where the moon is. So there's a lot of kind of tight conversations happening. And our Jupiter energy is getting in its last moments in Cancer, nurturing truths, bringing them forward, experiencing, learning what those truths are. And today it wants some discernment about how am I aligning this start with those things in this square. Meanwhile, it's working in the background, having a conversation with that Sagittarian expansion energy that's happening. So something is expanding, some new truths are coming forward, and we're looking for a balance point of how we're going to experience them, how we cherish, honor, and find balance around those things. And then the moon moves void, of course, at 5:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow at 3:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Cinco de Mayo, it will move into Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about our structures, the bigger picture, what is happening. And the moon is not in a conversation with the newly Uranus and Gemini tomorrow, so it's working quite separately when it's in its void, of course, which means your own moon is working, getting ready for some kind of truth, some understanding that is not looking at the chaos or what the experience is going to be. It's not technological, it's a deeper understanding. The Mercury energy is in a square with our bigger energy of Pluto and Aquarius. So what visionary energy are we experiencing? Are we communicating? Are we taking a look at tomorrow on Cinco de Mayo, on the 5th of May, that will, with discernment, will bring our vision to more of a changing point and some fruition, some rapid growth around it, as well as that moon, our own personal moon, is also asking for some real discernment about what are we taking responsibility for. Are we taking too much responsibility on watching everyone else but ourselves, or picking up others people's responsibilities, or are we not seeing where we need to be putting our own work with spirit, our own understanding of love and stepping forward. So as we are exposed to these truths today, tomorrow asks for some real discernment about what am I going to take responsibility for, and how does that responsibility work with the visionary energy. It's really important right now that we understand we can change the vision of how we have seen things. See what comes forward for you. See what new information shows up for you that asks you to question, asks you to nurture, asks you to align your will and take the steps, the responsibility of the next steps. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back on May 7th. Namaste.